Okay, we are now on page 38 of our statistics class notes. We're in section 3.3 talking about numerical summaries for skewed distributions. On the previous page we talked about the median as the best value to give us an understanding of the center or a typical value for that data set. And we're in the process of learning how to understand the spread of a skewed distribution, and we're trying to learn about the interquartile range. But we first needed to understand what a range is, which is the last thing we did on the previous page. And now we're going to understand what quartiles are. So what are quartiles? First of all, quartiles divide the distribution into fourths. Each quartile contains about 25% of the data. So the first quartile has the first 25% of the data. So that has about 25% of the data below that break line, which is Q1, and 75% above it. The second quartile, Q2, has about 50% below it and about 50% of the data above it. So the Q2 is also the median, right? They're the same thing. The third quartile, Q3, has about 75% of the data below it and about 25% of the data above it. So Q3. So as an example, here's a dot plot. The dot plot below shows the distribution of the weights of a class of introductory statistics students. The vertical lines slice the distribution into 4 parts. So each part has about 25% of the observations. These vertical lines are the quartile markers. So this is Q1. This is Q2, or the median. And this is Q3. Notice there are 25% of the data below Q1 and 75% above. The median, or Q2, has 50% below and 50% above. Q3 has 75% below and 25% above. Now, the middle 50% from Q1 to Q3, that is the interquartile range. So the range of the middle 50% is the interquartile range. As a formula, we just take Q3 minus Q1. So IQR, interquartile range, equals Q3 minus Q1. So Q3 in this case is about 160. Q1 looks like around 121. So 160 minus 121, that's 39. Again, this will be easily determined by StatCrunch. You don't have to look at a chart and figure it out yourself. I will show you how to do that in just a bit.